special because when you look at the time, it's 8 o'clock p.m. and you guys are on the call. So you guys are special. All right. So when you join this project, you have to first steps. What we did for us to be able to move to Safar is that we program it in our mindset that if Professor KOA has been able to do it, why don't we get information? Why don't we learn from Professor KOA so that we will be able to also blow the project to the top? So we started reading the PDF and we realized that a lot of people make mistakes on how to, convey the opportunity to people. So when they talk to people, they don't join. So if you want to be perfect, you have to also learn how to invite. So we learn the habit of inviting people to see the project presentation. So we realize that it's just simple. So when we call people, we don't talk chow, we don't talk too much, we don't expose the opportunity to them. So we let them understand that, hey, I have a good news. And people will be skeptical because people want to see good news, you get it? So we put them into suspense. So after that, when they see the project presentation, we work on their mindset because a lot of people don't know the reason why they have to take extra source of income. Because when you go to the first world country, people can have like 4 jobs. So we work on their mindset for them to understand that when they take this project, they can do it in addition to any business or any work that they are doing. And they have to make a decision. First, you have to believe in yourself that you can do it. The moment you make a decision to, it's a war. You are not a loser. So you have to do all your possible best to get a result.
So Godfrey, let me ask you. So what you mean is that you have to see the rank in your head before you see it outside.
Yes. Yes, Prof. So because as a man thinks, so he becomes. So if you think that you can't do it, you have an effect on yourself because you always have to be positive. Because we live in a world that a lot of people are negative. So you have to be positive that you can do it.
And you are very right.
Have that mindset.
Because when we decided, I remember when Abisolo decided that he's going to register 20 people in 1 month. He did it in 1 month.
Yes.
And when you decided that you were going to be in the top 10, you were in the top 10. But the subsequent, when you said, okay, I'm not going to the top 10 this time, I can't be in the top 10 this time, you actually could not be in the top 10 in that period. So it means that sometimes we limit our capacity to do more. That's what you're saying.
Yes, Prof.
Please continue.
Yes. So you have to believe in yourself that you can also do it. So there's no limitation. And also be willing to accept naysayers, try to talk to you that, this one is a scam or this is it. We have a lot of people in the world. So you have to be able to speak to a lot of people. So when they say that, you can't do this, don't let it piss you off. It's part of the process. So you have to embrace the process, that there's a process that you face rejection, you face challenges, people will try to talk you out. You have to program that in your mindset that it's part of the journey. It's part of the journey because you have to be unstoppable. When you program it in your mind that you can't do it, it allows evil spirit. I would say evil spirit to have effect on the godlike nature God has given to you. So
I like that point. Please pause there. I like that point. You said that you invoke some negative evil spirit onto the godlike nature, which means that God can never say to himself that I cannot do it.
Yes.
God will never say that.
Yes. So you have to be positive. So positivity will have effect on your business. And also when you join, you realize that value has its own returns. So we always try to welcome people on the page. We celebrate people on the page. We let people see the exposure of this company. We don't hide it because if you hide, your commission will hide. The reason why people don't achieve success is that they think that they can do the business in isolation. And trust me, early independence will serve you to get in this business. Because if you think that you know everything, it won't help you in this project because it's a teamwork. we all working as a team. We all working as a team. So we realized that we have to join a team and we have to work in a team. So that's why we're able to build the business with Safar in 45 days. And as I'm speaking to you, we are almost Emirates. Yes, we are almost there. So we are almost Emirates. So we all have the potential, we have the capacity, we have the godlike nature. There's nothing on this earth that we can do. So it's about time we program our mindset to success only and forget the naysayers. Because after the naysayers, they are everywhere. We all have what it takes to build this project to the top. The only way you will fail is that you don't believe in yourself. So always, if you want to, if you want to give up, look into the mirror and see yourself that you are not a loser. You were born for something great. And trust me, Prof, we are just getting started.
Yeah. I know. And I really like your spirit because your spirit has been on. Like you, the day you started, I mean, I remember before you started, you called me and said that, no, we are going to do this thing. And from the day you started, I've never seen you pause. I've never seen you slow down. I've never seen you pause. You are combining this with your family, combining this with your business. You are moving helter skelter. Your team is just buzzing. Right now, your team is the fastest growing team in Africa. I can promise you that. Okay. Your team is flying, and Abisolo knows that. Your team has changed his legs. His leg has become Atlanta legs. You have raised his bar, because you are the one who is kicking the fire, burning the midnight under that section of the place. So it's really, really commendable that you have been doing this. Now let me go to Abisolo here. Okay? And therefore, I'll come back to you because I can see Abisolo has.
All right, okay, Prof. Okay.
Abisolo, a lot of people are doing this business. They are trying everything to make the business work, and there are several things that a person needs to do from the beginning of this business that sometimes they don't really do. One of them is this: why should each person contact the upline every time in this business? Why do you think that it is important for a person to contact the upline every week and one of the leaders every week in this business? Looks like his network is gone. Abisola, are you there? Yeah, I think his network is gone. Okay. So that's a question that I wanted to ask. Godfrey, could you answer that? Okay. Why is it important for the beginner to always every week contact the upline or the leader?
So, Prof, thank you for the question. Okay, so you see, the reason why we want new partners or new subscribers to contact the upline as a beginner is that, you see, now if you're a beginner, it means that you are coming to crawl. So you don't know the business, and the person that brought you into the project knows more than you. So for instance, if you want to go to two, you have to ask the person. So it becomes easy. I always say success is a past question. So if you ask the person or your upline will guide you. Your upline will teach you the mistake that he did, and he don't want you to repeat it so that you can move faster. So if you're not getting connected to your upline, it can help you to it can stop your momentum from moving to the top.
So Godfrey, what if the upline is not really progressing? What can the person do?
Prof, he said,
if the upline is also not progressing, if the upline is also down, if the upline is also a bit hiding, what could the person do?
We have a lot of leaders in this project. So if your upline is not progressing and your upline is not doing the business, move to the next upline, because we have a lot of leaders in this project. So if your upline is not, the next active leader can also help you to build this project. So you shouldn't have to be worried if your upline is not building this business and you are fired up and you want to build this project. Trust me, there are a lot of leaders who are phenomenal on this page and they're ready to help you because they believe that teamwork makes the dream work. So there are a lot of leaders on the page.
Excellent. Thank you. I like that point. And how do you identify who a leader is? One of them are those who are talking most of the time. You see, when someone is a leader and the person is communicating, you know, they don't just come and say, hi, good morning, and go. The leader is giving real information. The leader is giving guidelines. The leader is giving vision. The leader is giving mission. The leader is towing the path. The leader is burning. The leader is sacrificing. You can sense it. Those who are leaders, you can see them. You can see them. They are always on the call. They are always doing the training. They are always doing the presentation. They are always the most talkative people. They are the ones hitting. Look, Schneider just joined this business not long ago, but you can sense the spirit of leadership inside her. She is tearing robbers. She is announcing people. She's commanding the auditorium herself. She just joined. She just joined just under a few months.
1 month. Just 1 month.
So under 1 month.
Yes, 1 month.
Unbelievable. This is shocking. And she's already gold. Gold in 30 days. Okay. I remember when she told me, okay, last week that Doc, I'm stuck. And you see, people, she knows me. I don't know much of her, but she contacted me and said, Doc, I'm stuck. I don't know what I can do. And I told her that you will be gold before the end of the month. I wish she was here. Okay. I wish she was here to actually confirm that. Okay.
Doc, please, I'm here. It's true.
Tell me the discussion. What discussion did you have?
Yes, so I remember I was around 20 and I knew I had just about 5 people to get to gold, and I texted Doc because I was just thinking through. I wanted to know what I could do to make the process faster. So, and I knew that if I spoke to Doc, who I knew had, done it times and over, if I spoke to my upline, they were going to help me. So he really spoke to me and told me what to do, and I did it, and it's working. Thank you so much, Doc.
Just right. You remember I told you that you will get that round before the end of November. You remember I said that?
Yes, please, you did.
Yeah. And at that time, you were seemingly helpless. That is the power of, see, we stand on the shoulders of those who have torn the path. We grow through people who have grown. Giants have told the line. Okay? This is not a rocket science. We just need to follow. It's Pascal Godfrey said it. Okay? There is nothing you want to achieve that nobody has achieved. Copper. There are so many people who have achieved gold. So many of us. Okay, if you follow, Abisola has now called me and told me that he is going ruby. So we have to put strategies in place. When you see him hitting the ruby, behind the scenes, something has happened. But the point is that sometimes we are a bit hesitant to go. Abisola, you are smiling plenty. Tell us why you are happily smiling. Because I could see that you've met most of your people. Okay, today you are doing a lot of videos. See, this is the success. The success is not when it is announced. The success is what I see you do now. The joy of you going to get a thing alone is a success in there. Okay. So Abisola, I was going to ask you why it's important for us to contact those who are ahead of us. What would you like to say to that? Please unmute yourself.
Good evening, everyone on the call. You are so amazing, Dr. Dorothy. I see you. I see a lot of people on the call. Prof. All right, so thank you so much for the question. First of all, I would like to, say something small concerning myself.
It's so big.
I would say that today is third. Today is third, we all know. And I remember yesterday, because the network was bad and whatever. Now, to come to the question that Prof asked, in this business, whichever rank that you want to go, whichever step you want to move forward, somebody has already made it. That is one thing we should put in our mind. wherever you want to go, if you want to go abroad, if you're a new associate, and if you want to go abroad, somebody made it to a bronze before copper, before silver, before gold, before platinum, before sapphire, and then up to even diamond. And we have people who have made these ranks. So like a student who is, let's say, 1100 students, and they want to excel. Now, you learn, you copy, and then you find some of the past questions that your seniors solved. Why do you look for past questions? You look for past questions in order to guide you how, you can tackle such questions, or you can tackle, similar questions. So, for example, in this project, you need to contact people who are ahead of you so that you can learn. I remember Snyder, I think 30th. No, 30th. I called her that, no, I can see I'm smelling your gold. I'm smelling your gold, and the gold must happen. He said, hey, boss, I know it's not easy, but love it. One person is not easy there. I said, don't worry, it is happening this night. And I gave her some guidelines. Okay, how many people do you think you've called them? Who? Okay, then she said she has about 4 people who are, interested, but they are afraid. I said, don't worry, connect them. So immediately she connected them. Already she has spoken to them. She has tried all her means, but they are not joining. But the moment I came inside, trust me, we got 2 instant sign up the same night. I'm telling you. And that made her go. And that's what that is it. She said, so, but how do you do? Now, because of that, she was enthused and therefore trying to link more people to me. So it helps you to acquire new skills, new knowledge, new momentum, because the leader who is already there has acquired some momentum. And then they have seen some of the challenges and face some of the problems that you are yet to face. So if we're able to control them, it becomes a solution. So it is important as a new associate to contact the leaders so that you can acquire the skills. You can get the basic skills that will actually help you move and progress in your business.
That's incredible. Let me go back to Dr. Dorothy. Dr. Dorothy, how have you seen this practical throughout our journey to Emerald in terms of leadership contact?
Hi guys, good evening. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
And I know you are working at night, so you are in your working gear as a super best medical doctor in Ghana in 2023. Anyway, box on.
Thank you so much. So I can't belabor the point the 4 speakers have said. You see, this project is not a sprint; it's a marathon. And if like they have said, if you are starting, most of us start with the biggest energy that we have to start with. And then naturally, you all start and you start communicating and trying to tell people to start it. And then you start getting some rejections. And that is when you start degassing. But this is a project that you are not doing on your own. That's the beauty of this industry. You get to stand on the efforts of everybody, especially your upline and the leaders on the call. I have benefited from the beginning. Prof made it clear that I can get the help whenever I needed it. How I got to Copper was leveraging on third-party calls with Prof. You don't start this project with all the knowledge. There's no way you're going to start with every knowledge that you need to have. But the person who told you about it and the leaders on the call have been through most of these processes already. So what I did was just follow the rules. I signed on, so I should get my 50 list. I did that. So contact them and connect them to me. You do that, you connect to the leader, because sometimes a prophet is not welcome in his own territory. The way I will say the thing to my friend, they will not even believe me. They know everything about me. What am I talking about? What have I seen that it is so new? But when you leverage on the effort of your leader, someone else speaks for you. Someone who has experience speaks for you. And trust me, the confidence and the way the person will choose the words they'll use to speak, you've not reached there yet. And that's the benefit you get from leveraging on it. So the person speaks on your behalf. Your job is just to introduce the person to your upline and leverage on it. I've had several points in time in this project where I have exhausted my own efforts. Then I call on my upline, and just in that call, the same people who were saying no, 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 in that call, they are ready to move. The same people who are pulling their legs, now they hear it from another person in another way. They get to speak about all their questions. And all these rejections that they tend to have, your leader has already learned how to master them. Is it the people? Is it the money? Is it the belief? Is it the industry? Your leader knows how to address all of these. And if you're not leveraging on calls with your upline and your leader, there's no way you're going to jump those hurdles that may have potentially come ahead of you, and you think it is so hard. There's no way you can do this business because the people said no, and all those, they are excuses. So I've been through it severally. When I get hit and I get locked, I get lashed up, I hit on Prof. Prof is my upline. And the way he will talk to you, the way he will encourage you, you find the energy again. You start again. You are a soldier on this battlefield. You don't fall down one and stay there. You fall down one, you get up, you move again. You fall down, you get up, move again. It's not always going to be a smooth ride, I was told. They said this industry is a roller coaster ride. There are hills and valleys, but your perseverance through all these is what is building you to become that leader. Because trust me, each and every one of us here is a leader. Everyone on this call is a leader. You are going to start leading a team very soon, and they are going to need to leverage on your experiences, and everything that you are going through right now is building you to make you that leader that you are. I didn't know that was the process I was going through until I got there. Now, when my downline calls about something, sometimes I smile in my head thinking that, hey, I thought I was the only one who was going to go through this. But now when I speak to them, that look, it is not strange. It's part of building you. This is how you go over it. Talk to them this way, speak to them this way, connect them to me. Let's do the explanation. Let me break down. So they know that you have their back. And as a leader, so long as you're going to be there for your people are going to, they have you. And your being there is what helps the team grow. And if you are here and you are thinking your leader is going to be always doing it for you, you're also not approaching it the right way, because you're also supposed to be learning. These are all learning experiences for each and every one of us. The more calls I joined, the more third parties I joined, the more I learned how to talk, the more I learned how to get over my hurdles, the more I learned how to be more confident about the things I was not confident about. And it all starts from, I think, something that Godfrey said, and a quote that Prof says that I always tell my team. If there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. If you yourself do not believe in the project, if you yourself do not believe in the service, you yourself do not believe in the potential this has to make you lead you to your dreams. Fulerella said it. God Backup is a vehicle leading you to your dream. If you don't believe it yourself, there's no way you can sell it to the other person. So if you cannot sell it to the other person, then you don't expect the other person to believe you. It's like we sense each other, guys. If someone is talking to you and it's not confident, you can tell that the person is not sure what they are saying. But if someone is speaking to you and the person is confident, you pause and listen. And that's the benefit you get from your leader. So if you are talking about the issue and you are not confident about it, your leader stands in and speaks with that confidence for you. Then the person signs on to you, not even to your leader, to you, directly to you. And that's one thing I love about this industry. You're never alone, and you should never underestimate the power of what your leader can do for you and the leverage you can get from that.
But Dorothy, honestly, can talk.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm honestly, I mean, you really revolutionized. You really revolutionized. I knew you. I knew how you started, and I'm listening to you. It's like I'm listening to my upline. You know, I'm listening to my mentor. You know, as you vomit the information, because I'm thinking, are you not the same person who could not even want to show your face? You don't even want to talk a word, and now see who you are becoming. I mean, I'm just incredible. Now, I want to go to Dr. Joanna Ademayebua, and then I want to connect this point I made with Dr. Dorothy, with Joanna. Joanna, how important is it for humility and coachability before a person can really get to the top? How is that connected to, seeking help from a leader or an upline? Okay, how is humility and coachability connected to that?
Okay, thank you very much, Prof. I think in this project, if you are not humble, there's no way that you can progress. Now you are going to face a lot of rejections. And if you are not going to discriminate among the people that you are prospecting, it means that you are not going to leave any stone unturned. And for that matter, you need to be humble. If the person you are pursuing doesn't respond to your call for the first time, it will take humility for you to go back. And for that matter, it means that you need to follow up on the person. If you are not humble and you feel that this rejection, I don't think I would want to go back for the person to or church and watch, you won't go back. So you need to be very humble. And you could realize that the people, those of
Have
us.
you faced some of these things yourself? I mean, you're a big woman, but have you faced this?
Oh, yeah, several times. And at times people don't pick your calls. They don't pick your calls. You send them
People who would
messages.
have normally picked your call because you are their bosses.
No, they will not send, Prof, once you said that, you sent somebody hundreds of messages and the person didn't respond. And so the person saw that you were advancing in rank and he wanted to come back. It's happened. So people will know, they will read the message all right, but they will not even respond to the message. At times you call them, they will not pick your calls. But if you are not humble, you will not pay. There are people I'm signing on now that I spoke to them last year. Last year, 1 year on. So if you are not humble, it's not possible. And then you also need to be ready to be and allow yourself to be coached. In fact, from what the earlier speakers have said, you come in without having any knowledge on this project. So you have to be available to learn, do a third-party call, be on the various training sections to learn something new. Allow yourself to learn and implement the things that you are being told. That's the only way that you can advance. Because if you don't learn, you will not know how to upload the app. So you are talking to somebody about the service and the person asks you, okay, so you've been in this for this while. You say, yes. Can you show me how to download the app? You don't even know where to go. So for me, at times, I would even want to take your phone and open my data on your phone. So if you are doubting the thing, I'm telling you that I can access my data everywhere and I've demonstrated it to you. And I need to be able to prove it. So, Prof, this project, you need to be coachable and then you need to be very humble before you can rise up to the top.
Yeah. It's a very laudable point you made because you cannot even get to that top you are going. You can never be a diamond if you are not coachable. You can't be a ruby, you can't be an emerald because something will hit you. And if you are not, it must take your time. Take your time. If I don't do this, then will I die? Will I die? And you tell yourself some of those things and you just give up. After all, God will take care of me. After all, this is not the end of my life. And we naturalize these things. Meanwhile, these things are baking us. It's like when storms are coming, the oak tree welcome the storms because the storms are making the oak tree grow deeper roots. Okay? And I have to go to Chris all the time. I have to go. Like today, I'm about to play a video he has played. Very, very touching video. And you guys will might cry. And if I was not listening to him, I cannot go to him to seek his help. Yeah, I have to always go to him, seek his help when things are going wrong. Abisolo, even sometimes Abisolo will do certain things. I will backbite him and I'll hate him so that he knows that this is important. And he stomachs these things and he grows with it. Okay? That is how it is. Humility requires you to be nothing. Like Jesus, he had to be nothing. It doesn't matter whether you're coming to die for our sins. Okay? If you have to clean and wash our feet, you will wash our feet. Okay? He will wash the feet, even though he knows very soon, you people are the ones I'm coming to die for. And you won't wash my feet. And me, I have to come and wash your feet again, even though I'm coming to die for you. No. Okay? Humility requires him to do all of that combined. So if a person, that's why Dorothy says that this thing will bake you and make you a better person in the process. Thank you very much. Let me go to, is Benis around? Benis, are you there? Because I haven't heard from you. Benis, okay. Let me go to, Abisolo, please walk us through quickly how to become a copper and a silver. Because this is the month of the month. How do you become a copper and a silver?
All right. So thank you so much, Prof. I think to be able to give out what you have, it means that you already apply it and see the results. To everyone who is new and to everyone who is also already in the business, struggling to get people to register, this is the way. I know it is not easy. It is not easy. We are all aware that it's not easy to come by or to register some people. But if you put it to yourself that, yes, no matter how it is, I've made my mind, I'll put it in me that I'm going to get people to register. It's going to happen. Now, I've been saying this. To be a corper, in the first place, you as a new person or as an associate should first have your target. What is your target in the month? Okay, for example, I called Prof. That Prof, this month, Ruby must happen. In mind, because whatever the mind is built with can yield the result. So you've already made your mind that I'm going for copper. Now, first that, then in the month, as I've been saying,
let me get you. So from what you are saying that nobody should tell you that you should go copper, but you should know that you want to go to copper.
You should accept it. You should believe it. You should feel it. You should feel it real. Now, as I'm speaking to you right now, I'm feeling the Ruby, and I want to go the Ruby. So every single day. So I want to tell everybody on this call that watch out. This month, something big is coming. Now, Abisola have wake up, and that is something I want to tell you that. Don't worry, everybody. So please, you should feel it like I'm the one feeling. Today, I woke up in the morning 6 a.m. You can, if Sanada is on the call, she can attest to the fact I called her around 6 a.m. exactly. She was the first person I called. Since that time, as I'm speaking to you, I've been stepped down. I'm doing content party. Today, I've made over 70 third-party calls. I'm telling you.
Wow.
70 third-party calls. Somebody, one of my team members came all the way from Kasua to meet me for a training. That is the training I posted in the group. Those who saw it. We were doing some trainings and, you know, you go to believe and feel it that it is real. Then you go for it. Because the mindset has already, planned towards it. Now, so for copper, I will say that it is difficult, but it is the easiest way you can achieve. It is the easiest way you can begin to make income. I registered somebody today, and I asked the person, okay, when do you want to start making income? Say right now. So good, right now, no problem. Make a list. I want to see no less than 70. Minimum is 70. Tell them that you have a good use for them. So please, first make your target. I'm going copper. Then get the list because you've said you are going for the copper. You can't just do it without the list. So you build your prospect list. Prospect list. At least the people that you come in touch with them. I don't segregate. I don't make any differentials. People segregate. People make. Select. In this project, please never cherry pick because people that you even think they are going to register, they'll never join you. So you make your list. While building the list, you make sure that any person that you come in. So I have my watermelon seller contact. I have my shoemaker seller and my shoemaker contact. I have my mechanic contact. I have any person that I come with contact. Why? Because each of those people also have connections. So if you are not registering, I'm getting somebody. I remember my mechanic had given me 2 people who were policemen. He said, no, I can't do it. But I have people who can do it. So connect your list, get your list, write down the list, let it fill the list, fill it. Because some of us, we just put the list in our mind. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Am I here? So we call them down and finish. No, if you do that, you will never get all the people. The moment you take your pen and your book down, the diary, you put it down, you will see that the list keep coming, it 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 keep coming. It will continue to come and come and come. So you even remember somebody you met from the junior high school. I'm telling you. So if you continue to do this, you see that the list is many.
Mm.
Then you begin the course. Because you are a new associate on the call, we've been saying that don't try to say things on your own. Some people just go ahead and say a lot of things, describing God backup as a whole, like. So the person will be bombarded. In this case, after you've been able to get your list, now call the leader, call your boss. You can even take a screenshot. What are we doing? That the moment you come on board, I make you write a list, take a screenshot and send it to me. Then I tell you what to do. So you tell your people that, hey, Kwame, hey, Amma, you don't know what is happening. There's a great news. There's something big, huge. You say, wow, yes. You know, I don't want to disclose this. I would like a professor. I would like somebody who is an expert to review this to you. Trust me. Continue to do this. Now you can invite a person through our seminars. Now Sundays, Fridays, even now these days, Friday, we have in person. So those in Accra, surroundings, my dear, even if you're not here, you can still connect people and meet us. Trust me. And this is going to work. So if every day you're speaking to about 5 people, every day 5 people, you are doing 10 parties, you are connecting your leader to do 10 parties. Trust me, Copper, before you even know, you are more than Copper.
Yeah.
So please, to get Copper, get your list down. Call leader, get the plane, connect him, let him do the 10 parties for you. And trust me, you get it there.
Wow, wow. This is incredible. To be Copper is just 2 people, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Just 2 people. One left, one right. So if you are here and you're not Copper, it means that it is possible to make December the most incredible time for you. And if you have been in this business for a while and you are still not a Copper, you see, the sad thing is that maybe those who are not Copper for a long time are not probably even on the call. They are not even on the call. But if you're on the call and you are not Copper, yes, I promise you, we will help you to become Copper this month of December. Okay. If you are not Copper yet,
absolutely,
I promise you, if you contact any of the speakers here, I promise you, your definition of your presence here in this thing, the essence of your presence, why you actually came on board, must manifest itself minimum Copper before 2025. That should be your minimum target. Okay? Because I don't know why you cannot become Copper. I don't know why you cannot minimum become Copper in December. You can even go ahead and become Silver. Silver is just helping one of those 2 people you brought to become Copper. It's simple. It is doable. You have 29 days to make a difference in the life of this business. You can't just join this business and just remain. You are going to enter 2025 without becoming a minimum of Copper. I promise you, we will help you. You got to look for us, chase us, right? Because you too, you eat food. Okay? You too eat food. And let me come to you, and you're welcome. I know that you are a very feisty woman. Look, you were driving all the way from Sogakope. You indicated that you were in the vehicle, and you have fought, and you have come here, and you have opened the class door. You are showing the screen. And I'm going to ask you a question. I know you don't know that I'm going to ask you. And I adore you. I don't lie to you. I adore you so much. If there's ever been any of the people who are humble, coachable, teachable, and hardworking, I've never seen anybody with that kind of spirit. In fact, take God back up aside. You are one of the hardest working people I've ever known. And you are one of the most positive people. Like, it doesn't matter the challenges. You are like a god. Like, you don't care any problem that come your pathway, and you are just galloping and moving and galloping and moving, In some phone, you stomach it and then you keep on going, and you are just doing that. So I want to ask you this. What is one major quality a person needs to have to stabilize himself in this business? What is one major quality, character, behavior, caliber that a person needs to have?
One important quality everyone should have is, I'm using 2 devices, so you may hear my voice on one and my face on another one. Is patience. Patience. Then the second one I'll add is persistence. because this is a human institution. When you are dealing with human beings, all you can do is allow them to have their own time. I keep saying that be a farmer. A farmer is someone who grows things. When you are dealing with human beings, you have to know that you should help them grow. We are all of different stages in life, mentally, and many other things. So if you want someone to be in the circle that you are, probably the person may be higher. You need to grow to the person's level. If the person is lower, you would have to help the person grow. But saying that the person should behave like you within a short period of time, that will not happen like that. It is your patience that will help the person. As you associate with the person, if you are a person who is successful, the person learns unconsciously things from you. And gradually you realize that you start behaving like that. That's why husband and wife who have married for a long period of time, they may come from different parents, but after some time you start seeing that they are looking similar and they start behaving similar. It's like that. This business, when you are partnering someone, you are virtually marrying the person. It's supposed to be a lifelong journey, and it's only patience that can take you there. Without that, everything will just put you off and you drop off.
Wow. And let me sort it up with this one as well. Enyo, I want to ask that you have moved to become a platinum in this business. You have been able to organize your team. You now have Fulera in Belgium. You have other people who are working hard, and you are always availing yourself to. What would you tell people who sometimes are shy to come out and show up?
The fact is, to become,
and please don't put it bluntly like this, like they are shy to approach a stranger. They are shy to actually contact a stranger to actually bring this thing to the stranger's attention. Okay? They are shy, and so they are only focused on the few hundred people they have in their contact list. And they are not able to use social media. They are not able to come up. Because I see you do a lot. You are not shy. You are sometimes when you are even doing exercise, you do, like people. Sometimes when you are doing your worship, then you do the camera. You put the camera on you and say, "Amen." And all of you are not shy. So you bring yourself out there. What would you want to tell people like that? Because that's what people buy.
Yeah. The fact is that society will only associate with those they know. We want people to get into we want to make big money. And we've understood in this community that it's only in giving value that you get a return from it. So if you are not giving value, no one will see you. There are people, the same people we are going to, telling them to bring out $120 and they are complaining. Someone will come and stand before them and tell them they should bring $120,000. They will go and look for it and come. Why would they do that? The only reason they will go for that is because they realize that that person may give them some value, which is they've been looking out for. So if they have to virtually kill themselves to get that money, they will do that. How come they are complaining about just 1% of that amount to us? It's because of the value we are giving. The only way strangers will approach us is if we show just a tiny bit of what our life is. I forget his name. It's not coming into mind now. He's a motivational speaker. We all know him. Les Brown is Les Brown. He said what? we are our stories are bestsellers. Every life you live, it's a bestseller. You may think your life is boring, but someone sees it as exciting. All you need to do is show a tiny bit. Just show a tiny bit of that story to someone, and that person will get closer to you. It is not about telling people all about your life. It is just a tiny bit of what you are showing, and you decide. In branding, you decide what to show. It doesn't mean you should go and show your bedroom, everything. No, it's not about that. And you'll be surprised. Just that little thing will draw people to you. Today, I was talking to one of my team members. She always talks about dressing decently. And I told her, do you know this thing could give you a community? It is something you are passionate about. You'll be surprised how much.
Please, slightly, let me just interrupt. I've indicated that just put the rank you want to achieve this month in the chat, okay? And please put a rank that you think is reasonable. Put a rank that you think that is achievable. A rank that is smart. Okay? You're not following that smart route. A rank that you know that you will be able to get. Not too ambitious rank. Don't go and put a triple diamond, black diamond or diamond when you know very well you are not even good. So take your time. Okay? But put a reasonable rank, because if I am not platinum, okay, and I am not gold, but I am silver, then the reasonable rank I'll put there is gold, because I'm silver. So the next one I'll put there is gold. Okay? But if I'm silver and say, oh, I'm going diamond, that alone you will die. You will die. My master was okay. So please put a rank there, a rank that you know very well that, look, I can, with the help of God and with my team leaders, I will achieve that. Put that rank there and please declare. And then please move on.
Okay. So I was saying that someone out there just wants a glimpse about your life. And those tiny things draw people to you. And when they see it, you are able to move from there into conversation. Gradually, you are creating a community as
Wonderful.
you do that.
Wonderful.
And it will draw strangers to you.
Wonderful.
Before you realize, you have so many people in your network.
Thank you. Let me go quickly to Godfred. Godfred, why should we expect that not everybody we talk to will join us immediately? Why should we expect that not everybody we talk to will join us immediately? So when they don't join us, we are not going to die. That is it. Godfred.
All right. So, okay, thank you for this question. Okay. So, sometimes those that you talk to, it's not like they won't join you. They want to see if you qualify to lead. So sometimes they will need like at least 7 exposures. So what you have to do is that keep celebrating people. For instance, when someone hits a rank, put it on your story. Let them know that even though they are not coming, you are getting people. For instance, you have to always bombard your stories with new people who are joining. You post it on your stories, Facebook stories. Even though you talk to them and they are not joining you, they will come. They will come, but they need exposure. So the exposure is what you have to put on your story. Keep talking to more people. Keep talking to people, and when you talk to them, you get the right people. So when the right people come, they will help you to rise, and at the same time, too, you get those people because you are putting it on your stories.
Prof, you are muted.
Oh, so sorry. Whether you know, I was saying that the point I'm getting from Godfrey's point is that anybody who achieves, post it on your status, post it on your social media channel, post it on your Instagram, post it on your Facebook. Look, whether you know the person or not, today, some people have become copper. Have you posted all of them? Some people have become gold. Shinada has become gold. You are not gold. Have you shared it on your status for people to know that people are moving, which means you can move? Because some people, what they do is at the moment they see on your status, what is this bronze, this silver, this gold that you are put? What is it about at all? Okay? And then straight away, they want to know. Some people, they are sitting down, going through statuses. They don't know what they should do. You're going through statuses. And when they keep seeing yours, you think they haven't seen, they have seen. They just want to see how consistent you are about that thing. And the more you are doing that, the more. I have registered over 150 people. Okay? And I can tell you that about 1/3 of them saw it on my status. So please, let's use the status. And that is how you are able to move on that. Now, let me come to you, Dr. Dorothy. Why do you think that we have to stay the course this month more than ever before? Why do we have to stay the course this month to make a difference this very December?
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we all started this year with beautiful resolutions. And what I've learned is towards the end of a thing, towards the end of something, like if you set yourself to achieve something, the last days are when you put in your very best. Like if you're studying even for an exam and you dilly-dally to the last week, that's when you kill hours that you didn't think you could even kill. And we are heading to the end of the month, of the year. Most people started with financial goals, and you were looking for that opportunity that you prayed to God about, and you have received it. Thankfully, you've plugged into this opportunity for maybe you just started, maybe you've been here for months, maybe nobody knows how long you've been here. But everything you've been doing up till now has been building you up to now. This is the time when you must leverage the most. This is the time when you must make that target or dream or whatever you set, wherever you
set yourself on fire.
Set yourself on fire. Like go all
pour petrol on you.
Do the things that you thought you could not do. You have just do it. Just do it. Do it like I put it there on my feet. Do it scared. Do it afraid. Do it uncomfortable. Do it just because we say you should do it. Just do it, because everything we are telling you to do and we have ever said you should do has been proven. It's been proven. And so long as you stick to it and you do it, the results will follow. Success leaves tracks. And successful people are telling you how they got there. And you have every leverage and every support you could possibly get. Is it calls to join? Is it third parties you need? There are multiple number of leaders that you can leverage on this project. If your app, like they say, if your app is not responding, just call any of the leaders. This is the month where that rank you need to encourage you to stick and continue. You must achieve. Most of us started because we believed this is going to get us a way out. The only way that will get you to that place is your commitment and your actions. It's actions and more actions. If we say call 10 people, do it. Because this month, people are ready to spend. People are ready to spend more than ever this month. The sign-up money that people think is so expensive, somebody will go on an outing and blow it. They'll just blow it in just one outing. The same person has been telling you since beginning of how many months that they didn't have money. All the savings they are making, people are ready to spend this month more than ever. This is the time you go back to everybody you have ever spoken to. Guys, don't do WhatsApp messages. Take your phone and call people. Take the phone. Deliberately call people. I've restarted my list from last year. Those who have not been minding me for more than a year, I've restarted the list again. They have started responding. Because I've been busy, so I've not been calling much. I have pending things to do. It's a day that I go all out and do all my calls. I have a working day. And I know by the end of that day, miracles will happen. that is what you should set yourself on to do. Because this month is ending. Next year is going to come. January, people will be crying again that they didn't have income. Be that blessing. Let them see what this could do for them in January. If you cannot communicate it, just let a leader do that for you. It will help them to see that how much life will be more beautiful in January. The January people about what they can start now that they could leverage on for January and the years ahead, and the beautiful life it could be when this works. I never say if this works. This is going to work. You yourself must know that. So this month is the month of all months, the month of multiple ranks. It's already started. Partner and leverage on the in-persons. Fridays are there. Last Friday, the atmosphere was brutal. I'm choosing props. You have to be there. Every call be there. In-person be there. Third parties be doing. Just tell people that they should just listen to an opportunity and just plug into the support system that is available. Because the support systems, we are waiting to be worried. And one of my teammates, I hope Calvin on the call, Calvin said, they want to worry me. I should make myself available to be worried. And I'm ready to be worried. Worry me or worry me. So I know that you are working. Really, the only way you know that the team is working is when they're worrying you. If the team is not working, then the place is quiet. And it is quite uncomfortable that people actually need money, but they are not taking the steps that will get them the money. And it is so easy to leverage on this. I mean, it's not you carrying the heavy load of doing this, how many slide presentation that you are going to be learning over time. Some people have mastered it. Just partner with them. And sometimes it's not about doing a full presentation, it's about having people see the dream that they are desiring and how they'll get there. And December this month, before 31st, set yourself on fire to get a rank.
Wow. Set yourself on fire. Put petrol and volcano on you. Dr. Joanna, another question I want to get. What can one do to effectively stay the course this month? What specifically can one do to effectively stay the course this very month?
Okay, I think one should set a target or an objective and then pursue that objective. In fact, if you do not have a goal, you'll be going, but you'll be going over a target and you have a goal that you are pursuing. And I like what you said, Prof, that it must be a realistic one. If that is what you are pursuing, it's one step at a time. And you are eyeing the end result. So definitely you will get somewhere. One of the months I set a target, I wanted to register one person a week. And it really did happen. So at the end of the month, I say, hey, so it means I have to move it from one person a week to two, So it's the mindset. It's the mindset, what you purpose to do. And then you are focused and persistent on it. It definitely works. So I think we should all have a target and set a realistic goal.
One or two specific target a person can set.
Prof, please come again.
Give us one or two specific targets a person can set this month.
Okay, so probably the number of people you intend to register should be one of the targets. And then if you're a leader, you have to look at or have another target of assisting your group members also advance in rank. So if you have about 4 people in your group and you set a target that at least all the 4, they should be at least bronze, then it means you are getting somewhere. At the end of the month, you can evaluate it and then add on gradually according to your abilities.
Thank you.
It must be realistic so that it can be achievable.
Thank you. Dr. Bisolo, what specific strategies and actions can one take this month to rank advance? Specific strategies to rank advance this month. Bisolo, I think you are muted.
Okay.
Yeah. Press it again. I think you're back.
All right. Okay, so thank you for the question. To even go to the question, I want to add up something small about what Dr. Dorothy said. You see, this month being December, I'll name it December to remember. At least you should remember something. Since you joined this project, this month in December, We are ending 2024. 2025 is the next. You should remember something. So you can name it December to remember. Now, tell yourself enough is enough. Enough is enough. You know the hunger that you are going through. You know the kind of hardship you are in. You know the kind of challenges you are in. Sometimes you get there, you know the amount that you receive as a salary. Sometimes before even the month end, everything is gone. So first, challenge yourself. Believe and tell yourself that enough is enough. I can do it. Why? Because if Dr. Dorothy is doing it, if Dr. Kelia has done it, if Boss Lady Enonam, if Ebisola is doing it, therefore I can do it. So have the can-do spirit. Have the can-do spirit first. Have that spirit of can, I can, I will, I must. Secondly, as Dr. John said, get a target. Now, the target that you should set, one, in a day, already you have your monthly plan. That, okay, my target is bronze or copper, or let's say silver. So what are you doing in the day? Because you can set your timetable. The timetable is there. You can have your monthly timetable.